Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC tours. So we're in CCJ tier, of course, and this week we are at the Fong Foods Classic at Belknap Bridge. So we played the first round, we got 3 under, which I have no idea if that's good or bad, to be honest. It's a fairly tricky course at times, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be one that a lot of people are going to be scoring 7 or 8 under on or whatever else. It's very hard to tell. But 3 under should be a decent place to begin with. So hopefully we can carry on and get another 3 under or better. We were at 500 at one point, so if we can do that sort of level again, that would be good. So let's see the settings here. So we're at white tees, so we're on the different tees this time. Pin set 2. We've got medium winds from the north this time. We've got firm fairways, firm green firmness, and then green speed is default, which I believe is medium fast, but we'll double check. Medium fast. There we go. So let's have a look then. Fingers crossed we can carry on. We're playing pretty well here. Goal first of all is to make the cut. If we make the cut, we'll keep our 2 promo marks that we've got at the minute. We came 6th the other week, which was great, and because of that we got 2 promotion marks. So it'd be nice to keep them. If we can make the cut, we will.
And here we go.
Right, so we hit it perfectly, which is pretty good. The wind is keeping that in the fairway.
And second shot here on the first.
Okay. So I think this will pretty much do it. Oh, I've mishit that. The wind's going to pull it back a little bit, which is nice, and it's rolling slightly towards the pin.
Good shot.
That's okay.
And this one is for the bird.
So it's downhill. The green speed isn't too fast. I've missed align that one pretty badly.
Feet left.
But it should be a par. There we go. Yeah, the greens are pretty okay, actually. We're not going for the ice rink super fast ones or anything like that, which is always nice.
This one is getting a bit windy out there.
And yeah, this is it's a nice looking course, this one. So we're going over that direction to the right there. Okay, so I've hit it at 100%. Hit it slightly fast, but that's pretty good. And the bounce of the hill there has made it so it's going in the right direction.
225 to the pin from here.
Okay, so we're looking at, so it's going to add an extra 5 essentially to this. So you're looking at 232, which with the wind there, the wind is going to add, yeah, okay, so we're still going to go with this one, with the hybrid. And we're going to actually try and lower it very slightly by increasing the right stick. Right, I've actually hit it perfect. Oh, wow.
We're heading towards the rough.
I don't know what I was expecting to happen there. I've obviously miscalculated. That's all right. These things happen. Hopefully that bounced quite close. No, it's gone past it. Okay.
Here we go for the birdie.
For the birdie, that's a pretty good opportunity considering. And it's a good putt as well. It's a pretty straight putt. There wasn't too much of a, there wasn't like too much fast turning from left to right or anything like that. So yeah, that was alright. So we got a birdie. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. So we're at 4 under for the competition so far. Be nice to get a good score going here. If we can get as high as we can, then we won't have to be worried about the cut line.
Nice. And here's your second.
For all I know, this could be a really good result anyway. I have no idea. I'm just going to go with this one here. Don't think the wind really affects pitch shots too badly.
Setting up a 5-foot putt here.
There we go. Yeah, so I'm happy with that one. 5 under par, so yeah, another birdie. Yeah, so 2 birdies out of 3 holes so far, which is great. Right, so this one is down, basically adding lowering 10, so 120. I'm going to go with this anyway because I'm a bit anxious about going too far there. Okay, I'm going to go this. Okay, so I've hit that 2 left. The wind will pull it a little bit. The spin's pulled it
That'll do
back, so
nicely. Here we
it's
go for
pretty
the birdie.
close to level with the hole. That was a weird decision on my putting there. I don't know what I was
Here
doing
comes
there.
a 4-footer.
I'm feeling a bit overly cautious
In the
while
cup.
playing at the minute for whatever reason. I guess it's just because I want to keep those promo marks. I feel a bit more pressure on me maybe than I have on previous weeks. But we're playing well. So 2 under for the round so far, and we've only played 4 holes,
Well,
which
see
is
if you can
which
use
is
the
great for
tailwind
me.
on this hole.
Right, so that's going to get right over here by the looks of it. I've hit it fast. Okay, I'm hoping for a good bounce here, and maybe we can stay in the fairway. It's not looking likely, unfortunately. It's actually going into the heavy rough, which is even
Let's
more
get out of this.
unfortunate.
This is a little spinachy for my liking.
It is. It is a bit too much, this one. Oh, I've overclubbed that. Wanted to make sure it'd get out of
Here's our
there.
third
Okay.
shot.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Here we
If
go.
that had gone in, that would have been really nice.
Looking good.
But I think that's going to be, it's a very straight
Well
putt
done on
again.
this one.
So there we go. We got a par out of it, which to be honest, it didn't look like I was going to at one point. That was a
5 under.
tricky, this is a course where if you get a slightly off kilter and you miss a little bit, can really punish you.
6th hole coming
But
up.
it's a nice course. It doesn't feel overly difficult, which is why I'm a bit concerned that my 3 under isn't going to be enough. So I need to carry on and try and play well here.
Here we go. 225 yards or so away.
Okay, so I'm going to go with a hybrid. Hopefully this gets over the bunker. I'm hitting it very well with the perfects and the fasts and everything. For my standards, that is. It's a shame with the bounce of that. Maybe I should have looked at the green a little bit more.
And this one is from way, way out.
That's close, so that's going to be a birdie opportunity.
No. 4 feet left.
Hey, and there you go. It goes in for a birdie. So we're doing well in the front 9, which I believe last time we did. We got 4 under on the front 9 last time. So we're at 3 under through 6. Okay, so you're looking at basically 200 taken off this, and then the wind as well. So every 200. Does that work? Yeah, 200. Then the wind will probably add it, so it's going to be. Right, if I do this and then I will lower the. I don't know if. Hopefully this works. Oh no, I've hit it fast.
In the approach,
The distance was looking a little bit long there anyway, but.
I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. Okay, green side.
Okay, let's see. Is this going to stop? It's not going to stop. I could see the hill there. Ugh.
Wouldn't it be
Oh,
nice to save par here?
It would be very nice to save par. I hope so, but I'm not too hopeful. Ah, it's close. It was very close. Ah, shame. So there's a bogey.
Head on to the next hole.
Yeah, I did that splash shot, and there's a mound behind the hole, so I should have aimed it a little bit closer to the front of the hole, I suppose. But that's okay. We're at 2 under through 7, which is a pretty good result at the minute. Oof. Okay, I'm going to just go for this. So I've hit it fast, which might work in my favour a little bit because the wind's pulling it that way anyway. Oh wow, that went further than I was.
Yeah, you actually ended up in the deep
I was not expecting that to go over.
Just in the first cut.
I'm going to do what I'm not told to do. I'm going to just go for this pitch shot here.
Well, unfortunate.
And it was the worst, well, not the worst decision, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it wasn't the best decision. Don't know, I just fancied going for it for some reason. There we go.
All right,
Okay.
moving forward.
So that's a par again.
And 5 under still for you after that.
So 5 under. So we're at 2 under for the round. We only got 3 under for the first round, so we're doing pretty well, really.
All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4.
So we hit that one slow. The wind should pull this back a little bit.
Fairway bound.
Yeah, just about got on the fairway. That's good.
Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so 7 iron. I think that's looking like pretty much where I want it. Okay, so I've hit that too fast, but I aimed more to the right.
Well,
oh, it's just... Oh, right, that's the fringe. I was going to say, that just stopped dead. So it's actually classed as fairway there, which is a bit of a pain. Be nice to have a bit of a fringe going on. But I decided to go for the putt anyway, and it's gone flying past.
And this is your look at par. Oh, it's
Fingers crossed, that's going to get in. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got a par from that. So what are we looking at? So we're at 2 under through the front 9.
Right now you are at 5.
So yeah, we're at 4 under through the front 9 in the last round, and ended up with 3 under overall. So this back 9 did cost me a little bit in the first round. So hopefully we have a better back 9. Okay. So the wind is pulling that to the right, which is what I was hoping for. So that went pretty much exactly where I wanted it. So that has worked out nicely. Okay, so I don't want to go with a pitch shot on this one. So this looks pretty much where I want it. Right. So I hit a perfect shot. So this shows you where the estimation side of things went. And so I wasn't where I predicted it to be at all, really. Oh, aha, nice, that was a good putt. Brilliant, we need those. So there you go, there's a birdie again. So we're at 6 under for the event so far.
6 under at the moment.
Which is great, that's exactly what I want. 6 under through 10 holes of round number 2.
Okay, let's see what you can do here.
So 3 under for both rounds at the minute. This is a hard hole, this one. You can easily make a mistake with this one. Blimey, what do I do here? Oh no. The wind should pull this though, luckily. Okay, and it's on the green. There you go. That was nervy, but I'm glad it worked. This is a very hard putt, just it turns so much. Okay. I mean, that was alright. Get close enough for us to get a par, so that hole can end in disaster if you let it, so I'm glad it did not. That's the thing, this is why the scores, I'm not sure what they're going to be like, because a hole like that could really cost someone a round if they're not careful. So I am going to go with the driver on this one, just get as close as I can to that green. It's close.
That'll play. Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
Go for it. A pure chip shot here. Maybe I should have put some spin on that one.
Setting up here now for our third shot.
I'm going to put a little bit of spin on this. Okay, if I'd hit that perfectly, that might have actually gone in, rather than if I hit it faster. Okay, but that's a par.
6 under par after that one.
We're playing pretty well. My swing timing over the last few weeks has definitely got better, and my swing path is so much straighter than it used to be. Yeah, it used to be a lot worse.
Well, you put a nice swing onto that one.
Okay, how is that going to end? Oh, good. It bounced the right. There's visions of it going into the water there. I was not overly confident that was going to go well, which is probably why I went a bit quiet there for a second. Right, so I've hit that slow, so it's a bit too to the right. Come on, stop. Okay, that's good enough.
8 feet from the cup.
Okay, Let's see, this is a slightly tricky putt,
Very
but
nice.
there we go.
And that
Brilliant.
will
There you go.
do.
Even though there's a longer putt, there's something about it that it seemed like it was more likely to go in, and it
Under
did.
par after that hole.
Some of these, like the short ones, where you have to hit so little pace, and then there's a lot of like slope, they're the really tricky ones. But that one was pretty good.
And here we go on hole number 14.
Right, so the 5-iron is going to take like 4 off this, so you're looking at 199. Is that going to work? 192 here. Maybe if I increase the... This is hard. And I've hit it fast, so that's not going to help. My arm bounced well. Okay,
Well, missed the green
it could have
there
been
on that
worse,
one.
so I'm happy. I'm happy with how that's gone.
Second shot here on the 14th.
Come on, get close. Get very close. Yeah, I got very close. There you go.
That chip shot.
There you go, and that's a par.
When you're sitting at 7 under.
So that's still something to work on, is the chipping in, but I'm happy with that. I'm not complaining about it at all. I'm not complaining about either of these rounds. They're going well. I'm playing pretty decently. For my own standards, of course. I appreciate there's people that hit like 13, 14, 15, even more than that,
Good one.
casually on a course like this.
5 yards away.
You can only play to your own level. I've hit it slow, and that's really made that go sideways. I'm glad it stayed in the sand. I thought that was going to go into the rough there. This isn't looking too bad. It's not looking great.
Good job
Okay.
out of the sand. Well done.
Close enough, hopefully. This is one of these trickier ones because it bends so much, and it's wow! We just made it, but I'm glad we did. So there we go. So it's 7 under for the 2 rounds so far. So we're at 4 under for this one, which is good. The 4 under, that's better than the last round at the moment. I believe I got a bogey on the last hole in the last round, so that's something to bear in mind. Right, so how much is the wind going to pick this up? I'm going to go with this. Okay, so the wind did pick it up quite a bit. If I'd hit that straight, that might have been okay. So yeah, I think I chose the right club, just not the right execution.
Just didn't get it all that close, but that's splitting hairs at this point, I guess.
Here we go. Let's try and get this one close enough to get a par at least, and we have.
Ooh, fine attempt.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good putt, that one. So happy with that. So 7 under, or 4 under through 16, if you're looking at it from just this round's perspective. Right, I'm going to go with this. Go with the 4 hybrid. And completely mishit the 4 hybrid. Oh, this is a challenge now.
And from the fairway sand.
This is a challenge now, okay.
Swing was a little bit off there.
Oh, well, it's over the water, which is... Okay, that's... Considering everything that was just happening there, I'm really glad that's just worked the way that it has. That could have been so much worse. There we go, and I've somehow got a par from that. That was a disastrous hole, and wow, so lucky with that second shot that went into that bunker. Yeah. Okay, so we're on the 18th hole. And as I said before, I did get a bogey, I think, on this hole. So let's try and not get that this time round. Let's try and get a decent result. Okay, so that's tricky. Is it worth risking that? Well, I've done it. It's a bit late now if it wasn't. And it looks like that hill is way too high. Okay. I don't think it's the end of the world, though. Don't want too much spin on it. I want it to actually get there, or closer. Okay.
800 par is waiting for you if you sink this putt.
This is a tricky one. Not one I'm expecting to go in. And it hasn't, but it has gone close enough that I can get a par. And there's a par 5 as well, which is a... Yeah. There we go. You want to be getting birdies on those, really, but that was good. There we go. So I got 7 under through 2 rounds. Is that going to be enough? I hope so. Fingers crossed 7 under is enough to make the cut. If it is, then I'll see you here for round number 3. If not, we'll do what we do anytime we don't make the cut, and we'll do a casual round and see how we get on. And one of like maybe a fantasy course or something like that. But until then, anyway, either round 3 or that fantasy course, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.